Hey there, welcome back to another video in this pandas tutorial series, and in this video I'm gonna discuss two functions with you. The first is fill any and the second one is drop any. So these functions are used to take care of the problems that may be occur that may have in your data. Like suppose you have a data in which you have details of every student. Now you need to feed that data into machine learning, and but there is one problem in that data is that in the age section there are some students whose age is not present. So machine learning algorithms cannot deal with those kind of data, so we need to pre-process that data first. So what we do is that we have two ways to deal with those not value, those rows that doesn't have any value. The first way would be that we will just delete all the rows that doesn't have any particular value. Okay, so the first way would be this. Now this is not a very efficient way, as we need more data for our machine learning algorithms, and if we have more data, then it will be more helpful to our machine learning problems. So what I prefer to do is we create a mean of that column and then fill those mean value in the empty column, empty cells. So without wasting any more time, let's see how this is going to how we are going to work around it. So first of all, I need to import the pandas, import pandas spd, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this csv file. Okay, let me just copy the address here. So df is equal to pd dot read underscore csv, and here what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the address, then train dot csv, and then we will need the double slashes. Okay, so we have our df here, and so what I'm going to do, I am going to take the example of age. So as you can see in this data, this is the age, and as you can see here in the the sixth person doesn't have a age in the data. So what we can do is either we can delete this whole row, which is not efficient for our machine learning algorithm at all, or what we can do is we can take a mean of all these values and we can fill in it. There are some other ways also, and I'm going to show you how you can fill those values. So let me just get this let me just get this out of that. So what I'm going to do is, okay, let me just age is equal to df, and I'm gonna get the age. Okay, so if you will see age, it will have all these numbers, and if when you want to check the type of age, it is a series, it is a pandas series basically, because it is a 1D array, it is a 1D data, so it can be, it is considered as series. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let me just show you something different. Okay, we are not gonna take it in a series, and I'm just gonna do it on the data itself. Okay, so let's do it. So the first way is the first method that I am going to use is drop na. So what it is going to do, let's see df, and in this I am going to use on the basis of age, and I will use the drop na function. If I'll run this, it will give me an error. Okay, age, oh yeah, age should be with a capital A, and as you can see there are no null values because it has deleted those rows that didn't have any values. So this is the first function. Now if you will see the age again, the df, so you will see that there are still values here because this operation doesn't happen in place. So if you want to save it somehow, there are two ways. The first way would be like this: age equal to this. The first way would be this, or the second way is that you can use in place equal to true. So if you do this, it will also save the data inside the df.age. Okay, so this is the drop na method, and this was pretty easy. So let's move on towards the fill any method. Okay, so df dot fill na, and in this what we are going to do, we are going to first of all we need to give here age. uh, let's give age. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the method, like using which method we are going to fill these values, because we are not deleting them now, as the function name suggests, fill na. So it is going to fill the values that are net. Okay, so the first function would be let's say ffill. So what it is going to do, if you check here, so the ffill means forward fill. So it had name and it had 35 before it, and it had 35 before it and 54 after it. So let's just go and check the new data here. So as you can see here, now we have 335. There were before 235 before that and 154 after that. So what we are going to do is, with the forward fill, what it is going to happen, it is going to take the previous value and it is going to fill it here. Okay, so this was pretty easy. Now similarly there is a backward fill, so you can b fill, and what it is going to do, as you can see here, it stored that value in here. So it stored the next value to this, to the empty value, empty cell. Okay, so these are two very basic methods, but I personally I don't like to use them, because there is no relation, like okay, if the age of the age would be the next person's age, or uh, age would be similar to the previous person's age. What I prefer to do is to take the mean of all these values and fill it in them. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give df age, and I'm going to take a mean of this. So you can take a mean of this like this mean, and okay, so it is showing some error. Yeah, so here you did not need to do that. So here you can see the age is 29.6. You can also, like if you want, you can type convert it to an integer so it doesn't have any decimal places. But if you want to do this is the preferred way that I prefer to do it. So this was all about fill na and drop na. One more thing, like if you this is also not in place, so if you want to do it to the age column, so you need to give in place equal to true, just like drop na. So guys, this was it, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.